Reach G3A Lesson 11 When the Wolves Returned. In this lesson, we will review the theme and the big question, and we'll learn how to give commands using the language show me, point to, watch out, and be careful. We'll use our new words to make cause and effect sentences and learn how to use a cause and effect diagram to show what happens and why. We'll learn 5 new words: drought, ecosystem, food chain, level, and river. And we'll pre-read the science article, When the Wolves Returned. First of all, let's learn how to give commands together.
Watch out, keep away from the water. Watch out, keep away from the water. Point to the clams, but don't get close. Watch out, or you'll slip in the water. A crab and a snail and a starfish too. All of them live in the tide pool zoo. Show me the clams and anemones, but do not touch them, be careful please.
Our text today is a science article. Let's read it together.
When the Wolves Returned. Adapted from a book by Dorothy Hinshaw Patent. The First National Park. Where would you go to see some of Earth's natural wonders? You might go to a place called Yellowstone. In Yellowstone, geysers shoot steam high into the air and waterfalls flow into colorful canyons. All kinds of wildlife roam the land. This special place became the world's first national park in 1872. Trouble with wolves. The purpose for making Yellowstone a national park was to protect its natural wonders for visitors. People enjoyed seeing animals, like elk and deer, in the park too, but wolves fed on them. So hunters were paid to kill the wolves. Park officials did not understand that killing the wolves would throw nature out of balance. Yellowstone without wolves. By 1926, the wolves were all gone. Without wolves to hunt them, the number of elk increased. To control the elk population, rangers trapped them and sent them to other parks. Rangers also had to shoot and kill the elk to keep their numbers down. Coyotes also increased in number. Without wolves at the top of the food chain, they became Yellowstone's main predator. Coyotes eat everything from elk calves to insects. But mostly they eat small animals like ground squirrels. So coyotes made it harder for other small predators, like foxes, to find food. Pronghorns in danger. Coyotes in Yellowstone also fed on newborn pronghorns. They became experts at finding pronghorn fawns. With so many coyotes in the park, pronghorn numbers dropped. Every year, fewer pronghorn fawns survived. Park managers worried that pronghorns might disappear completely. New plants don't grow. Even the trees and shrubs suffered because the wolves were gone. The elk ate young shoots and bark. Young trees and shrubs could not grow fast enough to replace the old ones that died. Soon the birds that nested in the trees and bushes became rare. Beavers disappear. Beavers use their teeth to cut down trees. They store the trees to eat during the winter. They also use the trees to build dams. Beaver dams create ponds that provide homes for ducks and other animals. Without trees, the beavers could not survive. They were almost gone from part of the park by the 1950s. A solution. Many of the problems in the park began soon after the wolves were eliminated. Scientists predicted that bringing wolves back would help. Wolves could control the numbers of coyotes and elk. This would allow plants and other animals to live and grow. The wolves return. Wolves from Canada were brought to Yellowstone in 1995 and 1996. 7 groups of wolves were set free in the park. Each pack lived in a wide area called a territory. It didn't take long for the wolves to feel at home. There were a lot of animals, especially elk, for them to hunt. Year by year, the number of wolves in Yellowstone grew. When a pack became too big, it broke into smaller packs. These groups slowly filled the park. Now, about 12 wolf packs live in Yellowstone. There are usually around 150 wolves in the park. Nature's balance returns. Wolves saw the coyotes as competition. They killed coyotes or chased them out of their territories. Now, with fewer coyotes hunting them, pronghorn and other animals survive more easily. Foxes, owls, and other animals also benefit. There are fewer coyotes to compete with them for the same food. Without wolves, elk lingered along the streams in the park. They ate young trees before they had a chance to grow. Now the elk must keep moving. This makes it harder for wolves to find them. Because the elk are moving, trees can grow again. Beavers come back. The animals that need the trees are also coming back. For example, in 1996, only 1 beaver colony lived in the northern part of the park. By 2003, there were 9. Scientists hope that birds that hunt from trees, like owls, will also become more common. A balanced ecosystem. Returning the wolf is helping to make Yellowstone whole again. Scientists hope that as the years go by, even more plants and animals will come back. Today, Yellowstone is becoming a healthy system again, thanks to the wolves' return.